Hey there, quick tutorial about how to install the Amplify shader editor for Unity, as I haven't really seen any tutorials on this and it gets pretty confusing for a newcomer. So go here to the project browser and then right click, import package, custom package. Then select the Amplify shader Unity package file, open it, it will load for a bit, and now it will prompt you this window here to import the Amplify shader editor. You can import all of this stuff if you want, but the only stuff I tend to use is just the plugins folder. So you can uncheck everything except the plugins folder and then import. It will take some time to import. All right, and now this will open. Here you can access the templates if you're working with the HDRP pipeline or the URP pipeline. But for the time being, I'm just gonna be using the 3D pipeline, the normal one. So now we've got here this Amplify shader editor folder here. And there's the plugins. So you don't have to really touch anything here. You can create a new folder, name it shaders. All right, and then you can right click, create shader, amplify surface shader. Let's name this SH for shader, basic. And now this window will open. Okay, now this is important. This is the name in which you're gonna be selecting the shader from the material. And this bit is kind of confusing too. So press here to save the changes in the shader, close the shader. We can create a material by clicking here, create material, and it will create a material with that specific shader. So now this is the shader, which is the base instructions you're giving the material to have. And then this is the material itself, but you can open the material in the shader editor. And what this will do, this is essentially opening the same shader, okay? But let's say we've got this color, and this color is a property. This means that we can edit this property then later on in the material. So let's name it color and place it into the emission, for example. Set this to white. Okay, and now if I save, you see that if I open the shader itself, the color is black. And why is that? Because the material here is white, right? Well, that's because it's the shader and the material, it's different. Like the material instructions is specific to that material, but the default instructions are the ones you're creating on the shader itself. So on the default here, you can see that it's still black. So make it white. Then if you go back to the material, it should be white and save it. And now if I change this material here to be like red color, something like this, and now if I create another material derived from this shader, the basic color will be white by default. All right, so I hope this was useful and I got to clarify your mind about this type of issues that the plugin has at first. But yeah, have a nice day.